What's up, everybody? What a game. What a hell of a game. Georgia versus Alabama. I made the mistake of watching the game with my mom because she's an alumnus of Alabama. So she's all saying Roll Tide the whole time. Well, actually, in the first half, she wasn't saying too much Roll Tide. But congratulations to her because she went to school with Bear Bryant, where she was at the school and while he was coaching. And she said she just loves Alabama, Roll Tide, and all that. So congratulations to you, Mom. But damn. Really thought Georgia was going to win. I really did. And I got to give credit. Because Nick Saban made a ballsy call. Because going into the third quarter, they were only down by 13. And you make a switch to a guy who's only lost 2 games his career at Alabama to a guy who has no career starts. But I'll give him credit. Because Tua Tagovailoa, he that first throw, even though he didn't make it, I was like, oh, this dude can throw. That was a laser. And it proved to be a great call, because it's one of those calls where if they lose, he looks like an idiot. Nick Saban, that is. But if they win, he looks like a genius, and he looks like a genius right now. But that was good. I mean, you really saw a difference in the diversity of play calling. They're able to get the receivers involved. Because with Jalen Hurts, and even Nick Saban said this in the press conference, he was like, we thought we were going to do a lot of quarterback runs and run the ball effectively, but Scarborough got shut down. Jalen Hurts got shut down for most of the game. But wow, that man Tua, he's got something special going on. He's got something special, and kudos to all the Hawaii players. You know, that gives credence to football players being in Hawaii. So kudos to them. But man, so I really thought Georgia had the momentum for most of the game. I thought Fromm played better in the early part of the game. I know there's a lot of criticism that Nick Chubb didn't get a lot of carries, but for me, I thought Sony Michel had a better game. I thought he was able to get more explosive plays, especially getting out to the edge, where Nick Chubb, he's more of an inside runner, and they weren't getting any push up the middle for him to get holes through the middle. So I thought Sony Michel was a better runner for this game. So I really don't condemn Nick Chubb, the coach's decision not to give Nick Chubb a lot more carries. I will say this though, I thought as Fromm kind of got in the later part of the fourth quarter, he missed some throws that were easy, I thought. And I thought the coordinators and the coaches for Georgia kind of got way too conservative, where they should have thrown the ball a lot more as opposed to passing. Believe in your quarterback. Your quarterback's made a lot of key throws, especially on third downs in this game, and especially against Oklahoma last week. So I thought really the downfall of Georgia was that they got too conservative in terms of offensive play calling toward the end of the game, and especially in the overtime. But you got to give Alabama credit. They were resilient. They were on their heels for most of the first half, but they found a way to make adjustments. Obviously, inserting Tua Tagovailoa was a huge boost, but the defense played way better. They made a lot more adjustments in the second half. They weren't getting pushed back. So you got to give credit to the staff and to the players for responding, because it looked like Georgia was going to win this game. And I got to give credit to the Alabama coaching staff after the kicker missed what should be equivalent of a layup. He missed it. And to get their team back in the mindset, hey, we got to go out and keep playing. That was huge, because the game should have been over. That was a pooch kick, but he blew it. He looked nervous the whole time too. The whole time. And I'm so happy Alabama won, because this kicker would have been killed on campus. He would have had to go into witness protection if Alabama had lost that game. So kudos to the defense and to Tua actually making great plays, because now this kicker can go back on the campus and go to class and finish the semester out. So congratulations. But once again, huge props to the players and the coaches for getting their mindset to go to overtime and play to win. And kudos to, again, for Tua Tagovailoa. After he took I think it was a 16-yard sack, having the balls to sit there, come back to another pass play, and throw a dart to end the game. Kudos. And kudos to Georgia. You know, they had a great season. I love the Oklahoma Rose Bowl game. That was one of the best games I've ever seen. This game lived up to the billing. I believe it's the first or second time it's gone to overtime for a championship game. I thought that was huge, but I was impressed. I was impressed with this championship game. Even though I'm biased, I thought Wisconsin should have been in the playoffs. We would have given Georgia the business. Screw Alabama. It should have been us. We had the same record going into the playoffs. But whatever. I'm a little salty. Yes, we did lose to Oklahoma. We did lose to Ohio State in the Big Ten Championship. But man, what if? Anyway, always next year. Let me know what you guys think about the decision to bench Jalen Hurts. And I got to give credit to Jalen Hurts because he's only a sophomore. And I would have been like, bro, I got you here. And you going to take me out when we're only 13 points down? Really, bro? So, I commend him to be that young and to sit there and handle like a veteran. Like, handle like he was 28 years old or 30 years old. Because most players, even NFL players, don't have that kind of class act or team first mentality. But he seemed genuinely happy that they won the championship, obviously. I mean, obviously, he's probably going to be a little bitter that he wasn't the one to lead them. But, hey, winning is winning. I got to commend the dude. Only a true sophomore. Got to give credit to that dude. And he didn't hate in his interviews. He gave every interview that he was asked. Got to give credit to a guy. Got to give credit. So anyway, tell me what you guys think about the decision to bench Jalen Hurts, Tua Tagovailoa. How did you think about him? What do you think about him possibly going forward? What do you think about Georgia? Do you think they choked this game away? Do you think they got too conservative toward the end of the game? Let me know what you think. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Let It Rip Sports Show. I'm out.